Hi, and welcome back, or welcome to It Doesn't Have to Be Perfect. Yo, do you see the new glasses? Yeah, they cost me a fortune, so they better look good on me. It's giving new girl. It's giving I'm Jess. Like, hi, like welcome to my pod. It's been a while since I filmed solo. I want to say, yeah. So I started doing this thing where I'm only posting podcasts like every 2 weeks because posting a podcast every week and a vlog was getting to be a little too much. Like, I want to be able to have moments that I'm actually present because I don't know. And also, like, I feel like sometimes I'll go on like tangents in my vlogs that are kind of like a podcast, like a little snippet of a podcast. So like I feel like I just not that I was running out of inspo, but it just was a little overwhelming, especially because oh my god, your girl got a job, okay, like a full-time job, and I'm gonna talk about that in a second. But I first have to talk about this TikTok that is living rent free in my head, and I'm so grateful that my For You page, showed it to me, and I'm so glad that I'm on this side of the internet. But okay, I was just like, doom scrolling late at night. You know how it be. You know how it be. We've all been there. And this one girl just starts off by saying, guys, I literally I found the hack to manifestation. Like I figured it out, and here's what you have to do. And I was like, obviously on the edge of my seat. I'm like, what is she going to say? Is she going to say, the same thing that I always hear? Like, oh my God, yeah, I just read it down 5 times and it'll be yours or whatever. No, she literally goes, you guys have to start normalizing the things that you want. Like, instead of putting it up on a pedestal, like, oh my God, I can't believe this happened for me. You have to start saying like, well, duh, like that would happen for me because like it's why wouldn't it happen to me? Like, it's for me. Like, I'm the type of person that this would happen to. Like, it's literally like, duh. And she kept saying like, duh, again in her video. And I was just like, oh my gosh, wait, hold up. You're right, because I'm like experiencing that right now where I started a new job, right? And I was really, really nervous. Like, I'm still nervous. It's my first week. Like, but I think when you're like just going through something new and you're experiencing something new, like your brain just finds new ways to cope with it. And if not, you just kind of are riddled with anxiety. But my brain always does this where when I'm put in like a hard place, my brain just starts looking for tools that maybe I've forgotten about, or maybe that I haven't been using in a while, And one of them was just digging up the confidence of like, oh, like, yeah, if they can do it, I can do it. If it's getting done by them, like those people over there, like sitting at the other end of the table at work, like, then I can do it. Like, who says that I can't do it? Like, I'm qualified to do it. Like, duh, like duh, And so it really spoke to me because of that. Like, I feel like the experiences that I'm having right now, I am just so like ready for this new venture, and I'm sad that one chapter closed, but then again, I wasn't that was not my career. Like, that coffee shop was not my career. And like, not that that's not a bad thing. Like, it's if that is your career, but like for me, like that's not what I studied for. That's not what I've been working towards. So, and to be somewhere where you're clearly qualified to be there, but to feel like you don't deserve it, I'm just like, Janine, are we still doing this? Are we still doing this? Like, I get it. Imposter syndrome. It's real. It happens to the best of us. But like, you worked all this time for this, what you're doing right now. Like, this is what you worked up for. This is what you worked towards. And I can't keep like, telling myself like that I don't deserve to be here. Cause like, obviously look at the qualifications. Like, you made it here. Like, obviously you deserve to be here, And I just, the duh of it all, like, well, duh, like that would happen to me because like, duh, and I feel like I need to start applying this in relationships too. And low-key, I have a little bit. I'm just like, oh, like, of course, like, duh, like he's going to text me back. Like, duh, like it's obviously like you have to be able to put things down from their pedestal. Okay. Like, and it's hard for me because I'm a fangirl at heart, and I've always, been I was the girl with the Twitter fan account, okay? And I've always admired people and artists and performers, and it's part of my personality, but I fear that that has to be not so much part of it. Like, I can admire people and, you know, look up to people, but like to put them on a pedestal, like, girl, like, you're too grown for that. Like, and it's like this idea of like they're so far away and they're not real, but they are real people doing all these amazing things. So when we put people up on a pedestal like a celebrity and say, oh, of course they would do that because like they're like this person, they're up on this pedestal. And it's like, no, like you could make the song, like you could make a movie, you could, you know, come up with that choreography or whatever, you could do those things, but because, you know, it's seen like of like this otherworldly thing, it feels so impossible that you would be able to have any talent, have any skills. And that is so frustrating, you know, because like it's so normal to do this, you know, the worshiping behavior. And I mean, again, like I am no better than what I'm speaking of because like I've always been like that. But I think it's time for us to start normalizing the things that we want. Like, for example, this next year, I'm planning to just get rid of all my loans. And by that, I mean like paying them off like crazy and just be done by next year. And that's a big goal to set for myself. But I'm telling myself like, well, of course I'm going to do that because like, duh, I'm the type of person who would be responsible and get those loans like out of the way. Like, duh, like I've done it before. Like for my undergrad, I would make payments like sporadically when I would have a little extra money, and I knew that it wasn't necessary for me to have it in my savings because I had enough savings. So I would just put money in there. I would not spend money. I would just put it into my loans, and by the time I graduated from my undergrad, I was debt free. So of course, like, duh, Janine, like, you can do it. Like, it's so normal to be able to get that accomplished. Like, it's not hard, you know? It's obvious that it's gonna happen. And even with I've met some really cool people at my workplace, and you know, the positions, the things that they do, I'm just like in awe of it. But at the same time, I want to be able to be like, oh, like, yes, of course you would do that position and have that power. Like, that's pretty normal. Like that's cool. Not like be like, oh my god, like they're so, you know, worldly, they know so much, they've been everywhere, they, you know, they hold so much power. Like, no, like bring it down here and be like, well, yeah, that makes sense. Like, you know, I hope to one day be in your position, and I probably will be in that position once I work my steps and get there. Like duh, like that's gonna happen for me. Like, duh, like I'm gonna have a good day today. Like, yeah, I'm gonna get to have a lovely home cooked meal today. Duh, like my money is gonna come in. Like, duh, like it's gonna happen. I think for this title, I think I'm just gonna be like the duh effect, or like literally just making it so obvious, normalizing it, bringing it down from the pedestal. Okay, because it's possible, but we're, you know, so in the mentality of like it's so impossible, out of our reach. I don't have the context, I don't have the skills, I don't have whatever, what X, Y, and Z, all the excuses that you want to have for why you can't have that thing. Like, we just need to like chill out on that. And like, I think even when talking about like relationships, like me and my friends, I'm a very dramatic person, okay? So when I'm telling a story, I'm just like, and then he did this, like, can you believe it? And we make it so much bigger than it actually is. But because, you know, in these conversations we're amplifying it so much, I feel like it does become a bigger deal than it actually is. Or being surprised when someone texts you back. Like, don't be surprised. Like, duh, like they were gonna call you back, they were gonna text you back. Like, duh, like it's so obvious, like it's so normal. Like, everything that you wants you back, because again, you have to be up on that pedestal for yourself. Like duh, like that was gonna work out for me because everything that I wants me back. And with anything that I say about manifestation like this, like, it's a little delulu, and I'm aware of that. But like, what else are we gonna do? Like, being so anxious and afraid that anything we want, like, we won't get? Like, no, I I really much rather be in this like normalization of these amazing, cool accomplishments that I want to have in the future. Like, they are possible for me, and like, they're possible for you. You just need to stop idolizing it and like putting it on a pedestal. Put yourself on that pedestal, and remember, look down at everything that you want and be like, yeah, these things are all mine. Like, they're gonna happen. There's no need to stress. Like, they will happen for me, and I know that they will. It's just like duh, like, it's gonna happen for me. I will make sure to link the TikTok below, because like, even in her words, like, simplified it to like a minute, but yes, let's start normalizing this shit. Like, duh, good things happen to the girly pops. Okay, like, it's so normal. It's a daily occurrence, actually. But I think I'm gonna end it there, and thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are good with an episode every 2 weeks. That is the new schedule, up on Mondays. You know the drill. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.